Anyway. Oh, shit. This might be the one time I'm glad I didn't hit record before I did a short intro, because man did I do a stupid one. Tried to sing the first opening to Mirai Nikki and failed. Alright. Now I believe there's a ghost that shows up around about the first time you come up here, and he'd be all like, yo, this be a shrine. A sacred shrine. Whoa! Oh, it's a freaking farmer up in my business! Holy shit! Well, he missed. Holy dicks! Yo! How it do, Babalu? You enjoying your time here in the Minakami village? Man, they can walk off the path and I can't. I take the sign that says stay off the grass, literally. That should be a... Oh! Oh, baby, a triple! Alright. Line them up, 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 rack them up like pool balls. Ha 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 ha. Alright. What you got, dude? Come on. Run through the center! Turn around! Oh, I heard that. Ah, that's... Did we get two of them at the same time? No. Crap. Man, they're quick. Well, they're not quick. I'm just slippery. You know, that's what I should do for my next playthrough. Not Fatal Frame. Nothing particularly adventurous. I should play the campaign to Midtown Madness 3. That was great. Oh, double shot. Whoa, he's swinging. Oh, wait, that's the guy who's dying. Whoops. Okay, dude. Seriously? Do your thing. I can stand here longer than you can even do a thing. For the village. You done? Alrighty. There's just some dude standing over there, I think. Shrine Shadow. Shadows. Alrighty. On the door of what appears to be a shrine, a large butterfly mark is displayed. The surveyor must have been here. On the stairs in front of the entrance, a piece of note lies. I found a small shrine at the top of a long set of stairs, shrouded in mist. You mean the one you're on right, or we're standing at? Never mind. It seems very old, but it is well made, and it has not fallen into disrepair. The entrance has a large butterfly crest painted on it. It's the same as the one on the building beyond the large bridge. Butterflies seem to have a special meaning, just like twins. They are frequently mentioned in the ritual literature. Butterfly means something else to the villagers, too. I noticed that the word always appears in writings about the ritual. I may not know its exact meaning, but the fact that the butterfly crest is on a shrine indicates that it is very special indeed. I should investigate further. Where's the door? Looks like it... Well, that's a red herring. Alright. I can almost guarantee that we're going to be fighting a priest in here. But I don't care. I just need to see if you can do anything here. An old mirror has been enshrined in front of the altar with a crimson butterfly picture. Well, that's useful. Is there any... thingy? Haha. Spirit orb. Is there anything beyond the pale? There's like paper. Countless talismans with eerie writing on them are stuck to the lattice. Beyond the lattice, you can see a straw doll lying down. It's about the size of a person. Plot twist, it's your mom! Alright. If this is not the butterfly crest, or the pinwheel crest, or whatever, then we are screwed. We are screwed. Cause I have no freaking clue where to go now. Have no freaking dinking clue where to go now. I have exactly one more idea, and that's to go back to the Osaka house and click that altar until it breaks down. And since that's not going to happen, may as well end it. It's a short session, comparatively, but A, I'm nervous, and B, I don't want to go crawling all over this freaking village just to find a thingy. I'd much rather just, for the sake of expediency, just look up where the freaking thing is than spend the next 15 years finding it. As once again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times. I have completed this game before and watched countless playthroughs, so there is many, 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 many things that I already know about it. Some things I don't, such as where this freaking Pinwheel Crest is, and beyond that, we can learn. This door is locked, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't want to go in there. You could not pay me to go in that house. Well, you know, I'm not getting paid for these videos anyway, so that rings pretty true. Up, down, left, right, swirl around, noodle arm. Hey, look at that. All right. It looks like it was part of the walls. Looks like it'll be able to move. It gets stuck. Crack in the wall could be stuck. Move. There it is. Fuck you. Why is that so hard to find? Alright. So, in order to solve this puzzle, you have 4 turns. And it does this. So, that is very difficult to find. Anyway. But you have to line each color up with, you know, just a corresponding color. So in this case, it's I believe it's just a matter of, like, green, red. No, it's not. That's not being very proactive. For one thing, the center does need to be turned 4 times. And it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this top one does need to move. This one needs to be marked blue. This one needs to be a shade of green. And I believe you can solve it just by doing that. Alright. You heard something unlocked from the wall next to the family altar. It seems to have unlocked. Now push that bitch open and stumble down the stairs. Oh, I thought it was a cutscene. Woo! Whoa, 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 hello! The internet. Something shining in the door's dull shadow. Pranite. That was a very weird clicking noise. Something is reflecting in the light. It's something that we don't need because we're too awesome. Is that a bell? What is that? There are old suits of armor and Buddha statues here. The place must have been used for storage. You know, if you have a cool-ass basement, like a cave basement, don't just use it for storage, man. Film reel 7. Now, we don't have a way of watching film reels yet, but oh, we will. And they're fun. Frickin' film reels in this game are fun. What's in the box? Nothing. Well, that dun-dun-dun noise took a while, didn't it? He is blind as Zubat. Now these guys, I remember being kind of annoying to fight, but they're not difficult provided you don't just run around like an idiot. But what that entails, I don't remember. But yeah, they're blind, so just bear sound, just keep sound in your brain. And I love the background. Whoa! He came out of daggum nowhere! Is there two of them? There might be two of them. Hopefully not. There's just one of them. Oh, he came out of daggum nowhere. Okay, so it's deal damage and get out of the way. But fortunately, we only have to do this one more time. Doink. Mourners are some of the most annoying enemies in this game. And it's sad that that's the case, because they're actually one of the more interesting ones. Not the camera. Seeker Pallbearer. Okay. So you can actually see their names. I was wondering about that, because that was an odd thing with that was something I did like about the Wii version. Which, you know, holy crap, I'm complimenting the Wii version. Yeah, I know, it's weird. But it's the being able to just, there's a ghost list. So you're there and you, while you're hanging around, you can do that. Dun dun dun! Matsuki. Again. Matsuki Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Alright. Now, I don't know what her fatal frame is, but we may as well see. Ah! It's certainly one where we need to be backing up over. We need some room to... We need some room to crawl! Oh! Fatal frame! Combo shot! Yo, couch! Oh, I missed it. Dadgummit, how did I manage that? She's in the walls! Come on down! Claim your prize. That's 2, and that's 3. And you're gone again. Come again next time. Prick. That's one of the few times the game will actually assume that if you're not paying attention, you'll get scared. And they're not wrong. Because if you don't see that filament in the bottle glowing like a daggum lamp, you're most likely gonna get freaked out. But it's pretty safe to assume we can just leave now. Unless we wanted to go point farming, but I don't know, I'm not trying to upgrade everything. And we've still got, not half the game to go, but we've still got a pretty fair large crack of it to go. So we should be able to upgrade Blast Lens, provided we're not idiots and take pictures of the wall instead of the ghost that's standing in front of the wall. Door seems to be locked. Okay, now we have a rusty key and I don't know what it goes to. Well, let's see what it says. That's not where you keep keys. Rusty key. A rusty old key, you can use it to open Mayu's cell. Well, let's go! Okay. And now we trudge on back. If I hit tab, it'll double the game speed, which is freaking hilarious to watch, but, you know, it's about the build-up. And I really don't need the game to be going like super speed and then side just go or something like that. That would send chills up my spine, down my pants, through my penis, and out the hole. What the hell am I talking about? Should probably plan ahead and make sure that I know where I'm going before I start stumbling around again, because the Kurosawa house is confusing, man. Alright, we're on the Kurosawa grounds, so I think we can just have a peek. The cell. So we have to enter in through the cellar, where I believe we have to fight either priests or mourners. Probably mourners. And then we shufty back round through the underground cellar. And we'll work it out from there. Actually, Mayu's cell is connected to the cellar. Or it's not directly, but the hallway is basically right next to it. So it's not even that complicated. I'm just a moron. When you commentate, you have a tendency not to pay that much attention. Flashlight went out. Ah, crap. Flashlight seems to go out when you enter the house, because this game was made by pricks. But yeah, it's either priests or mourners. The sound... It's mourners. And these guys go super freak. They'll follow your footsteps, but they'll attack if you take a picture of them. Fucking run! Ah. Oh, bugger it. That was a double shot, but that's not going to be worth a lot. Alright, so they're going to be ready to attack once I'm done with that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And they're traveling in a pack, so we're basically going to get double shots out of this. Should we just go ahead and get a double shot, or wait for them to actually do something? Let's try to get something out of it. Yep, dodge. Take a picture. Double shot. Double kill. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go rescue our sister. In fact, talking to Mourners, though, I'm pretty sure they come back a lot into this basement. And they're the enemies you're gonna get the most tired of fighting. It's unfortunate, but, you know, meh. You fight those guys a lot. Especially during the end of the game. The biggest design flaw of this game has little to nothing to do with its actual, like, gameplay. It has everything to do with where they put their final save point and the fact that it's way too far away from what you have to go through. You can't see Mayu from the window. Maybe she's in the back of the cell. Well, let's unlock the door then. The rusty key. Mayu. Nothing. Oh, maybe she's back by the bookcase. That's a fat wad of camera angle. Mayu's note. Something is written on the wall. It says, "Run," and "Are you going to leave me again?" in Japanese. An old piece of paper is on the table. Something is written on it. "Itsuki, I'm so sorry. I want to see you and tell you how sorry I am. Sorry about Chitose, too." You put Mayu's note in your file. You know, I keep... Chitose, Chihiro, there's so many characters that just bug me in that sense, because it's like, I know of like, games and whatnot that all have such similarly named characters. An old photo underneath the note, you put the white hair, blah, blah. Cutscene!
You two go on by yourselves. Don't look back.
Wrongo. Oh. Dun dun dun. Crackhead simulator. Dun 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 dun. Man, she got really far without Mio. Follow the butterflies. Win a prize. Wonder how Mio knows all this. The fact that she's just kind of able to sense her own sister. Yeah, there's not going to be anything here, is there? Well, let's ignore that. And see if there's anything by the Buddhas. Nope. Let's go. So, Mayu has left the building. So, let's go back through the cellar. And save it. And turn this sucker off for the night, because this is the latest I've ever played the game, which means that it's quiet, not a lot of people watching, or not watching, but there are not a lot of people outside, not a lot of things like that. It's kind of scary, man. Kind of scary. Oh, yeah. Now, probably gonna be another fight though, so whoopee-doo. This game, despite being much slower paced than a lot of games, including like games like Silent Hill by comparison moves at a breakneck pace. There's frickin' James Sunderland runs. So that was session 4. You know how I know that? Because A, I'm editing these things, and B, I've save number 5, so that means it's session number 4. So anyway, that'll have to do it for now. I'm probably never recording this late again because, oh yeah, it's a horror game. It's supposed to scare you. Well, what if I told you that I like this game for its story, not its scares, and the scares scare me, so that means it's a good horror game. Oh well, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking out of my butt. So, thank you very much for watching. This is Dave the Virgin Gamer signing off. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next session. Take care.